Now let's hope the next match will be more balanced. We have Texcla facing up against Elsueno.
Elsueno, they're a good team, yeah.
Yeah,
They've got a little bit of.
they got a little chemistry, them and Texclan, but the favorites in this game are Texclan.
Oh, are they?
Elsueno will be playing as the underdogs.
I mean, let's have a breakdown of hardpoint, right?
Yeah.
For the people watching, what is the purpose of hardpoint? How do you win this game?
In hard points, you defend something called a hill.
Yes.
So the longer you stay in the hill, the better. So you get a point for each second you stay in the hill, and that's the main objective of the game: to stay on the hill and attain 250 points. The person to attain 50 points wins.
So first team to 250 wins. You get those points by getting into those little areas on the map with the arrows pointing.
Yeah, and they are infinite response. It's not about the kills, it's about the points.
Okay, well, straight off the bat, Tex is already 20 up. They're making the moves. They want to make things happen here.
Yeah, it's looking good for Tex so far. They're getting some great kills. If you look at the ratios right there of kills, they're way ahead right now. Right now we are watching Trooper trying to get some kills. The game is moving real fast right here. Tex dominating again. Elsueno yet to register a point. So like I said earlier, it looks like it's gonna be a huge victory for Tex, but in this game you can always come back.
Sorry?
I'm saying in this match mode you can always come back. So you can never lose.
For sure.
But 62 is a big advantage to come back from.
It's never done. As soon as that point moves, you can get onto that point before the other team and hopefully hold it as long as possible. But this is where the true skill in your your actual fire game comes down to it, right?
Yeah.
How good you are with the SMGs, how quickly you can take the opposing team out.
Yeah.
And right now, Tex Clan is just showing that they are completely dominating at this point. 80-0, and the tickets are still going up. Right now, I mean,
Baby steps on a streak of 2.
not a single kill.
Not a single kill so far. It's not looking good. It's not.
You've got 7 kills on, is that the baby steps?
Yes, baby steps. He has a streak of 2 right now.
And 6 on,
Jack Spingle? No, 6 on Shumanator, I think.
yes, you are right.
If the nature has 2 right there.
Right now we've got little tiny ant letters there that we're trying to see. But at this point, Elsueno taking themselves 2 points, but still not enough at this stage. As Tex just smashing guns into faces here. 110, and still nothing in sight here for Elsueno.
Man, Tex is really controlling this game. Look at how they're defending the hard point. The objectives are doing a great job of defending the hard point. I think it's time to get a rotation right now. I think we're going to see a nice rotation. Tex is doing a great job of rotating early and making sure that Elsueno is already out of position.
Tex Clan are really good here at actually dissecting Elsueno up. They're basically bisecting them, right? So they've got 2 players that are moving around the map, just cutting the players apart and actually separating them from the rest of their team, which makes it really difficult to try and push onto these choke points to try and get those points, to get the points. There's so many points at this stage, but that's exactly what Tex is doing here, right? Just cutting the team apart and making it really difficult for them to actually get together and move on to those spaces as a composed team.
Yeah, as you can see, Tex is doing a great job of rotating. They have a hellstorm rating. But when would you launch it? Right now or towards the end of the game?
I mean, 10-0 for Chulinator and 10-1 for T-Baby Step.
Both of them have streaks, so they're going to come in handy towards the end of the game. They're only 7 points away from winning, and they're still holding the hard point. The hill is theirs for the taking. Elsueno has already built over the hill for 2 seconds. I don't think they're going to come back from this one.
It's really hard to come back from this. It's 50 tickets left for them to get. And all of the players on Tex Clan just holding down really well. They're also not dying.
Yeah, they understand the roles, they play them well. And when you're playing the anchor, the most important thing is you can't die as an anchor. Their Slayer is doing a great job of keeping Elsueno players at bay. Anchor is taking down the spawns. It's perfect. It's a perfect game for them. Perfect game.
I mean, are we going to see a bigger hiding, if that's even possible?
Oh, we've got a hailstorm coming.
So you guys allow these? Are you allowed to use this in the comps?
I think they are, because this will be an automatic disqualification. So I think they are.
Okay, I hope so.
Yeah, because that would be a hard
240.
way to lose after dominating the
Can
matchup.
you imagine losing because
Oh my God.
you used the
After
gunship
being
when you shouldn't have?
246 up to 2? Oh
Oh,
my goodness.
you won by 2 tickets?
Yeah.
Well, there it is.
There it is, victory.
Tex,
A difference of 214 points. Yeah, that's total control.
250 to 2. They actually did.
Worse.
Flying Bantha did better than.
Like I said earlier, Texclan was the favorite to win this one. And like we said earlier, the big margin expected. But maybe Elsueno are better in the other modes. We have S&D coming up, so let's see how they'll play that one. For the fans at home, Search and Destroy is a game mode in which if you get 4 kills in a row and eliminate the team, you get a chance to win. But the main role of the game is you have 2 teams. One has a bomb which they plan to detonate, and the other one has to make sure they control the area. So that's
Destroy
the
an objective or prevent the objective from being destroyed.
Yeah, so that's
We're
the entire
into-
mode of the game.
We're into search and destroy here. And right now, picking their specialists. I already see Recon has been picked up there. Prophecy, one of my favorites.
Who's your favorite? Prophet?
Prophet, sorry.
Yeah.
I work with a guy in South Africa called Prophecy, and he plays Prophet. So it makes it very difficult
To differentiate the
to
two.
differentiate the two.
So Crash using Ethernet using Crash, Avatar Kiro using Ruin. It looks like a very balanced team right there.
It is a great team. I mean, there's a good balance of attack and support. Ruin is a great team. Great specialist to clear out those tight situations when teams like to hunker down in an area.
Yeah.
Prophet, nice player to kind of also get that control from a distance as well. But at this stage,
Yeah, the game's taking off. Tex is in red. The camera rider is on Ethernet. He has his sights on Cyclops.
Ooh.
Takes him out. Quick kill.
he moved off. Thought he was had actually finished that kill off.
Yeah, me too. Now, Ethernet is doing a great job right here of rotating. Just, yeah, he got him off. He has one more guy. Hawk is the only one remaining in Elsueno. It's gonna be an easy win. But unless Elsueno is gonna pick off everybody from Tex.
I mean, he's going to have to pull some amazing stuff, but doesn't.
no magic happening this time.
It's always going to be difficult when you're a 4v1, but that's how the greats are made, right?
Yeah, that's how the greats
If
are
you
made. That's how
remember, if you remember any great scenario in esports in Call of Duty, it's a guy that does the 4v1 clutch.
the clash mob. That's the one that people remember.
So Tex take the first one, and just taking off where they left off on hard point as they go 1-0 up.
Yeah, Ethernet again with the most kills. He's doing a great job of carrying his team. His back must be sore by now. The number of kills this man has is great. It's great. His slays are
You're
just
kind
impressive.
of just taking away everything else. You know, support players also
Support
important.
players. Oh yeah, those are important. Of course. We love support players.
I'm that guy. I'm the support guy.
Yeah, I'm the support guy too. Let's see how this plays out. Cameras on Ethernet right now. There's some action happening. Final Tex lose a guy. It's in the first and they've lost. But the balance is towards Tex. Pitch 2, and they win it. That's true.
Quick and efficient. Tex Clan showing that they are here. They're ready to play. And
Just showing the pedigree.
by the
Just a
way,
class ahead.
Toxic, we can do what you did, just better.
Just better. Sending a message to Meta. I hope Meta is watching. You guys are going to play. Don't want to go to the losers back.
No,
Coming
great.
back to the losers back is one of the hardest things.
Great play there from the baby steps as we switch sides here. And I mean, if you're Elsueno, you're going to start to worry with what you need to do here. And as you see, they start to pick a lot more confidence, does Tex, as they move into this a lot more aggressively, making their moves straight off the balcony there. He's going right behind, and he starts moving in. Does he get the first one? He manages
he
to
does
heal
get
up,
the first kill.
turns around to go and get himself another shot on that play behind him, but just not enough as those players move quite quickly through the area.
Tex are really well organized in their movements, and they've won it again. Tex are really moving really fast and really aggressively. If Elsueno need to work on their movement fast and get themselves in the right positions, Tex is just too aggressive for this match.
Tex Rizzy getting himself play of the game here, jumped straight through, finished off one, got himself a second one, and then followed up with the third. Absolutely dominant performance from him.
Nice 3-piece right there. If you kill 2 out of 5 right there, you've really helped your team out.
100%. The 3-piece will always make a guy sleep better at night.
Especially in that replay.
So-
Let's see how this plays out. The camera right now is on Deathstroke. Look at the movement from this team, Elsueno. You can see the hesitation, the difference between them and Tex. Look at that. Tex are more purposeful with their movements. They're already in position.
That's what's happening, right? You've been destroyed 250 to 2, and now you start to question everything that's happening. And that's just notorious in gaming. And immediately they pulled apart here. Only one player, Cyclops, left, and he's coming up a force to be reckoned with.
Got him. It's over.
Absolutely destroyed.
Absolutely destroyed.
4-0.
Just 2 left, and it's over. And it's 2-0, and moving on to control. Do you think they can come back from this?
There's always a possibility to come back, but it's motivation, it's momentum, it's all of those things that kind of count towards that. Whether they've got the metal to kind of fight through it and make sure that they can actually fight back. Right now, it's very difficult when you've only got one player that's managed to get 2 kills on the board.
Exactly, in this mode right now. They only have 2 kills, so it's highly unlikely for them. But let's see how it plays out. Baraka moving nicely here. Cyclops and Baraka, the coverage switching between those two. And shout out to Hyde from Watchman. He's doing a great job observing the game.
Yeah, immediately one goes down and Tex have the advantage here, the numerical advantage, 5 versus 4. And already on that bomb site, the bomb goes down. And now it's all up to
Ethan has 2 in a row now. 3-piece? Yes, he has a 3-piece. Ethan Nature doing some great work right here. We only have 2 people left, Cyclops and Trooper left on the map. And Tex has their full team.
I mean, if you've just joined us, Tex taken the first map, 250 to 2. They're currently going to be
scouting them nicely here.
5-0. So rotation's coming around. They're looking for the players as Elsueno don't really know what to do here. The bomb is planted, but it's a 2 versus 4 here. And eventually,
5, actually.
Trooper just gets shot in the back.
Yeah.
And it goes 5-0 to Tex.
So far this competition, you haven't had a bomb detonate or somebody, what do you call it when you bomb?
Defuse
the bomb. So far in the competition, we haven't had any S&D game yet so far.
No one's defused the bomb yet. So at this stage, it's just players trying to find a way to survive, a way to stay in this game. They're staring down the barrel of gun here, possibly going to be 6-0, and we're on our way to another whitewash.
Yeah, it looks like it. For the fans at home, we can't respawn in this mode, but in the next mode that will have control, you can respawn in an even number of times. But let's see how this mode plays out. Iterator on the comms right there, looking for the other team members. Tex ping was a couple on side. Let's see if we can take advantage of that. The game's moving quite slow. Avatar has his first kill. Oh, almost.
Completely duffing that one.
Just got out of range real quickly. Tex ping on taste. Maybe step 6 on Baraka. And it's another win. 6-0 for Tex. They're leading 2-0. Remember, it's best of 5. So
It is a best of 5.
The next mode that is control. If Iterator win this, it's over.
Well, if Elsueno can win the next one, then we might have a game on our hands.
Wow, you really support that approach. A man of hope and faith.
You've always got to keep the hope and faith.
Yeah, you got it.
You got it. So we're on to control next, and you know the map?
The next mapping control will be
Gridlock.
Yeah.
Gridlock control. That's always a tough map, especially on control. So many little passages, ways you can get in, move around, rotate. I mean, give us a breakdown on what control is about and how to win.
Control is basically a combination of hardpoint and search and destroy. Like hardpoint, you have hills to defend. Like search and destroy, you have a limited number of respawns. So that's how I can explain to somebody. And your goal again is to collect the points from the hills.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's how it works.
Okay. I mean, it looks like they're playing Seaside though.
Yeah, it looks like they're playing Seaside. I think it's been changed. But let's see how this goes. Who are you supporting this one?
I mean, as a player right now, I'm enjoying Ethanator. He's really playing well. He's kind of doing some stuff there for Tex, and it's always interesting to see new players and see what they can do. I'm enjoying kind of getting a experience of all the players across the angles.
Yeah, Ethanator is playing really well. Baby Steps as well. The two best players so far. The ones who stand
Baby Steps
out.
is good.
Yeah, Baby Steps is really good. From Tex, Baby Steps, Ethanator, they are the best assault players in that team.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
And
at doing a good job of slaying.
players to note on the side of Elsueno.
Elsueno, I'd probably know Baraka, but I think he's the big fish in a small pond because he only had 2 kills in the last round.
Yeah.
So we know him because he performed well, but the team really performed really poorly, so we can't really pick him
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
One thing I have noticed is Ruin makes an appearance in most of them.
Yeah, Ruin and Prophet are making appearance in
Yeah.
all the teams. You need them. Prophet's ability to just range from long distances.
Yes.
And Ruin is pretty good as well.
Battery's also a good one to kind of keep an eye on as well.
Yeah, the explosives, they keep people at bay. So here we have the fast capture. Ethernator is already in position. Again, Elsueno a bit slow.
They've got themselves zone B almost. And
Yeah, zone B is almost captured.
Elsueno is still a little bit held back, obviously waiting to capture the zone. But at this point, they're about to run into each other.
Yeah.
The first one goes down already. Respawns being lost there from Elsueno. As look at this, just Tex running in onto this bomb, onto the site and taking control of it. There is a player on that site. They're looking for him.
Yeah, Tex is doing a good job right here. So he takes out Trooper, quick kill right there. Tex again gets a 2-piece. He's on fire right now. The spawns keep lower and lower. Elsueno, they're looking good for them. Zone is almost captured by Tex.
Tex Rizzi is destroying. Just got himself 6 kills there. 6 kills.
And he wasn't killed.
He wasn't?
He wasn't killed at any point. He didn't spawn.
Didn't he?
No, he didn't. He just pure domination.
I mean, we didn't even mention him earlier. So 1-0 already in the favor of Tex Clan, and here we are going into
the
second round of control on Seaside.
So how do you like playing this map?
I enjoy it. The rotations are nice. Sometimes, I mean, when you're on the receiving end of a superior team, it can be difficult to play on because they can kind of hold you back and push you right back into your base. But I also like the fact that there are options to rotate and there are ways to move around. It's just about playing smart.
We have the fast encounter right here. Tex Rizzi again gets his first kill. Tex Rizzi really standing out in this mode. Ethernator stood out in the last one, but Tex Rizzi is doing a really good job. Getting a couple of kills here.
Yeah, kills are coming in as the zones need to be captured. Have both zones been captured?
No, not yet, but I think it's about to. And they're defending zone A, Tex.
Okay, so still waiting for movement here from Elsueno.
Nice 2 pieces right there.
And they collapse.
2-point Hawker left. Oh, we have a streak right here. What's you want to call it, a hail strike or just checking the map?
Lightning strike. Oof. So, Elsueno getting taken apart here, trying to hold down. The 15 respawns, 13, just nothing to be done here. They're down to 10, 20 seconds on the clock, and they just keep rotating.
I don't think Elsueno is looking good in this one. Not at all.
Oh, he spotted himself out some action there.
Right there. Gets 2 on the go. Man, Ethernator now is back to normal self. Baraka being taken out by Ethernator yet again. More of the same, I guess.
It is more of the same. It's always difficult when you've got a stronger team playing against another one, because at one point you don't want to make it obvious.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, there are going to be teams that are more superior than other teams. So it's about giving them that opportunity to play, getting better, getting the practice on LAN. And this is where the experience comes from. This is how you build the experience to be able to play and get better on the LAN front, because it's never that easy as people think.
It's never easy. It's never easy. Tex is staying back. You can see he'll be their anchor, go killing off the spawns. You can see now you're following Ethernator on the map. They're using their specialties. They're about to capture zone B.
Little flank there, and eventually gets taken out, not before trading out onto one of the players from Elsueno. But Nice aggressive play here coming in from Avatar Kira.
Elsueno a bit more aggressive in this game, but they're being caught out. Trooper being taken out by Avatar Kiro again.
Just waiting here, isn't he?
Yeah,
Waiting for those players to come.
Just sitting in the hill, sitting in your zone, waiting for them to come back. You have a nice streak, you have a hailstorm ready.
I like what he's doing here. He's playing that aggressive hold, spots the players out, but actually has presence of mind to move back, to hold in a more defensive position. So he can rotate nicely, which is nice. He's actually forcing the players to chase him around the area of the map and just picking them off one at a time. So he's splitting them up, right? He sees 3 players, moves back, takes the pick, moves a little further back, takes the pick. Here he is. He's just rotating, cycling the players around. And it's great play there from him. And great play from Tex Clan as they take it 3-0 and they take the series 3-0.
They take the series 3-0. Great competition from what we've seen so far. Maybe also they can improve, but maybe in the losers bracket we'll have a better matchup because they're 2 teams with the same skill level. This was a bit of a whitewash considering the difference in gap in skill between Tex and Elsueno.
I think that's exactly it, right? You're going to get, if you had to compare football, better teams playing against better teams, you're going to get that better experience. And when it's teams of similar skill level, you're just going to have a better game anyway. And that's exactly what's going to happen in the loser bracket, right? Those teams should be playing against each other because they're on the same skill level. But this is why you have that double elim competition, right? To split the best from the less best, if you want to put it like that, so that you can have that fair competition and still give these guys an opportunity. Maybe they had an off game. You know, maybe they need to reset themselves and find a way that they can get themselves back up to the top. It happens. Everybody has a bad day. But unfortunately in esports, you can't have a bad day. You can only have a bad game.